In this video, I am going to simplify these radical expressions using the properties of radicals. Let's start off with the first problem, which is negative 4th root of y times 4th root of y cube. In simplifying this, I am going to apply this formula. Nth root of AB is equal to nth root of A times nth root of B. Nth root of AB is equal to nth root of A times nth root of B. I have this, so I'm gonna combine these two into a single term. So if I did that, I get the following. I get negative is in front of everything, 4th root of y times y cube, which is the same as negative 4th root of y times y cube is y to the power 4. Now 4th root and 4th power, they're going to cancel each other out. That's going to give you just y, and the negative in front of it should give you just negative y, and that should be your answer to this one. Now let's do part B. For part B, the calculation is slightly more involved, but it's not too bad. So let's sort of like figure out one at a time. Let's try to simplify the denominator first. So I'm going to do it on the side here. Cube root of 64x cube is going to be cube root of 64 times cube root of x cube. Again, I have used this formula to simplify it. Now, cube root of 64, which is going to be 4, by the way, because 4 cube is 64, and then cube root of x cube. Now let's simplify it further. Third power and cube root are going to cancel each other out. That's going to give you just 4. Again, x to the power third, if I take cube root of it, exponent and the third root is going to cancel out. So that's going to give me just x. So the denominator here is going to be just 4x. Now let me go ahead and simplify the numerator, which is square root of 18 times x cube. This one I could write in this way. Let's write it as 9x squared times 2x. Where did I come up with it? 9x squared is just basically I'm trying to factor out a perfect square. 9 times 2 is 18. So 9 is the biggest number I could factor out from 18. That is a perfect square. Why do I want to do a perfect square? So that it cancels with the square root here. And from x cubed, the biggest I could factor out is x square, because x square and the square root are going to cancel out the square and square root. So this is why I did that. Now let me go ahead and break it down into two pieces using this formula. Is going to be square root of 9x square. I could write it as 3x whole square. So 9x square is 3x whole square times square root of 2x. That's what I have. Now square and square root are going to cancel each other out. That's going to give us 3x, then times square root of 2x. So the numerator becomes 3x times square root of 2x. Now this x and this x are going to cancel out. That's going to give me 3 times square root of 2x divided by 4. That's what your final answer going to be. By the way, these problems do not have exactly unique answers. So this is one form of simplified version. But if you were to rewrite it this way, 3 times square root of 2 times square root of x divided by 4, that's also acceptable. That's a valid answer. So not a problem at all. So just to let you know that these problems do not have unique answers, but this is what a reasonable thing. Okay, I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.